We're walking toward Niagara Falls, and I'm seeing a lot of Indian food carts and restaurants. And even a Bollywood lounge. And as we approach the falls, I'm seeing that most of the tourists here are from India. So I was curious about that and looked on the internet, and according to posts from Indian people, the one explanation that they seem to agree on is that Indian people are very susceptible to word of mouth. So if enough influential Indians say that you really need to see Niagara Falls, then they go do it. And it's just snowballed from there. There are also a ton of Amish tourists, which is exciting because I'm kind of obsessed with the Amish. But they don't like pictures taken of their faces, so I'm trying to respect that. But I saw one of the coolest things I've seen in my travels. They have picnic areas here at Niagara Falls. So there would be a picnic table with an Indian family, the women wearing beautiful decorative saris, and the next picnic table would be an Amish family. The women in plain dresses, and they wear bonnets. And they didn't segregate themselves, which the Amish tend to do. They have their own communities. They were all interspersed. It was Amish at a table, then Indians at the next table, then Amish, so on and so forth. And the Indians were speaking their language, and the Amish were speaking their own version of German. It was just the strangest but coolest thing I've seen people-wise. It was like when you have a dream where random unrelated elements are put together. Kind of surreal. Look at that rainbow. I've been to the Canadian side, back when you didn't need a passport. I currently don't have a passport. I was thinking I would take the boat ride, which I haven't done, but then I discovered a more interesting alternative called Cave of the Winds. Those people down there took an underground elevator down to the base of the falls, where they are standing up close and personal with the belly of the beast, which is what I'm gonna do. I was in the elevator with a GoPro strapped to my forehead, and an Amish girl was staring at it like, what the hell is that? But she probably didn't say hell. It smells a little like the ocean here, even though it's not the ocean, because there are so many seagulls bringing their odor. I guess I'll be finding out if my GoPros are really waterproof. This is the base of Bridal Falls. feel like a hurricane. I'm having trouble seeing at this point. I'm getting soaked. My hood won't stay on my head. Now at this point I'm having trouble breathing. The pressure from the falls is preventing me from exhaling. Exhilarating. I feel like walking back into it, but I don't like to be away from my dog for too long. It must have been very exhilarating for the people that went over the falls in a barrel. The first one to survive was a school teacher in 1901 named Annie Taylor. She was a 63-year-old widow who did it to avoid the poorhouse. She thought she could somehow make money from the stunt, but she ended up broke by the time she died 20 years later. She's buried at a cemetery here in Niagara Falls in the Stunters section. There's actually a special area in the cemetery dedicated to these waterfall daredevils.
The crazy people section.